Namaste, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, students and scholars, teachers and trainers, professors and professionals, listeners and learners, those who are listening, watching from the field of arts, commerce, science and engineering. Dear friends, in this month, our all scholars from the different universities and colleges are preparing themselves for appearing in examination. It is very interesting. In India, we celebrate every day as the day of preparation and examination. Test is not for today, test is for today, tomorrow and yesterday. Every moment of life is full of testings, full of tests. In our Indian culture, such kind of tests are very important. We are known by the purity, accuracy, naturality of the language. And this concept is generated upon three things. All our learners and listeners, those who are listening, what's the importance of our channel 3M Creator, especially for those who are busy in doing research internationally in Cambridge, Oxford, California, Atlanta, Harvard University. Researchers know this thing, that it is only the land of India which is full of varieties, adversities and diversities. But the uniqueness, oneness and equality at all bases, it is a great feature of our nation. The word God, the word God has three letters in which G stands generator, Brahma, O stands for operator, Vishnu, and D stands for destructor, Mahesh. Creator, operator means preserver and protector, and D stands for destructor. Different religions have different rites and rituals, ceremonial and conversations, customs and prejudices. But the essence of spirituality, the fundamental truth, and the absolute real values underlying the various religions are the same. They seem us in the form of unity and diversity. God is the sole creator caretaker, navigator, and savior for the whole universe. It is written fundamentally in all our holy scriptures of this holy land. This is the concept of all different kind of subjects. The subjects that we study, we understand from the spiritual values. God or Lord, who is omniscient, omnipotent, omnipresent, who He is, who He was, and who He will. God is one for Hindus, Sikhs, Muslims, Christians, Buddhists, and every section of human race. God is one and eternal. His grace is fathomless, cannot be calculated, infinite and unlimited. The people of different sects, religions, languages, they call that supreme power with the different names: Bhagwan, Ishwar, Prabhu, Paramatma, Vaheguru, Satguru, Rab, Allah, Rahim, Christ, Jehovah, and other innumerable names are given to that power. Resentments, falsehood, superiority, ego. These are the negativities around our spirituality, around our soul. To get rid from such damageable and spoilable diseases, illnesses, weaknesses, shortcomings, it is only possible through the repetition of the holy words of God. Soul remains away from illusion and materialistic incidents. Our mind entangled in worldly happenings. Soul always dwells by test. What's the hunger of our mind? That is the knowledge. The true hunger of mind can be fulfilled only by knowledge. True knowledge. The knowledge, information, instruction, direction that is based upon the true facts of this human being. In this inventive and innovative approach, in this modern world, it has become common. Books, painting, music instruments, camera, and other scientific instruments are being transformed to better device. Predictions of chemical fertilizers, pesticides, various products of crude oil, etc. are being modified with time to secure better results. Good supplements of confectionaries and packed food products are also being improved for safe nutritional values. There is such kind of persons we have around us. those who have become imaginative. A few instances are being mentioned to initiate the masses, designing various kinds of scooters, motorcycles, cars, buses, leading vehicles with better outlook, low fuel consumption, better security devices, and low pollution effective. Telephone was first discovered by Alexander Graham Bell in 1876, but later on improved to cell phone and smartphone. How to achieve innovation? The device, contrivance, or process of innovation designated after study and experiments. According to versions of renowned philosopher Trade, 1903, the process of innovation requires the consideration, gain proper knowledge of the subject, develop positive attitude, the implements the new ideas, analyze the decision to adopt or reject the new product implementation and use. The goal or destination of our life has a great importance in everyone's life. Work with great deal, encourage, work with great deal, encourage the achievements of success in any field. Importance of proper planning, the process of raising new questions to regard all problems from new angles, new solutions require creative imagination and mark real advance in the scientific projects. Once we read ourselves traditionally, conventionally, the innovations can be achieved through certain eminent qualities. Self-confidence, the renowned scientists, doctors, artists, sports persons, agriculturists, etc. have achieved their targets with reliable confidence. First of all, the implementation of ideas through good imagination provides the major assets to achieve success in life. The concept of creativity is essential to take it as granted through righteous efforts. A person may possess good physical health, wealth, and other resources, but lack of self-confidence fails to provide the desired progress. The open mode of operation is more receptive, relaxed, exploratory, playful, and humorous. These aspects guide and inspire us for improvement of actions. You must perform constructive tasks with full efforts. The esteemed qualities inspire the noble soul to transform our lives from inside out. This confidence strengthens the very objectives and purpose of life through truth, delight, and sincerity. It can be acquired with bliss of regular meditation and its reflections through our actions. that comes only from deepest insight into the true nature of things and belief in our experience. Skill this confidence stresses faith in oneself and one's power without suggestion of concert or arrogance and most effective. Confidence also conveys the qualities of self-assurance, self-reliance, self-possession, self-composure, self-improvement, and poised mind. Thoughts and attempts to improve confidence is the most beneficial work with honesty and courage. Try to understand the aspects of your strength and weakness. Be cheerful and smiling. Try to learn and follow virtuous outlook of welfare. Make attempts to gain knowledge and skill. Learn to work with new informations. Once we believe in our qualities, we can enrich our curiosity, wonder, spontaneous delight, or any experience to relieve our strong spirit. We come to know what we know, and this can steer ourselves in any direction of our choice. Self-confidence motivates fun, internal delight, and regular smile. When we can perform amazing actions, it is self-fulfilling prophecy that helps to acquire innate ability for success with choice and desire. Create self-belief to action, a proper righteous action self-control and command on your own power is essential because mind is the architect and director of our thought and action. One should exert full command over mind, which is directed to perform willful and prominent activities. Therefore, strengthen the soul through regular meditation on spiritual master so as to regulate mind, avoid fear and nervousness. Sensitivity and confidence are interdependent. Face challenging situations with great courage. Follow the concept I can do. I have prominent qualities and I shall definitely acquire success. Confidence once attained can be sustained for whole life. Confidence also conveys the qualities of self-assurance, self-reliance, self-possession, self-empowerment, thoughts and attempts to improve, confidence, adoption of positive attitude and lifestyle is the most beneficial work with honesty and courage. Try to understand the aspects of your strength and weakness. Be cheerful and smiling and try to learn and follow virtuous outlook of humanity. Make attempts to gain knowledge and skill. Learn system and procedure. Learning help to handle new situations and adopt innovative concept. Analyze your weakness and mistakes time to time. Try to resolve the problems and never repeat the mistakes. The solution may take some time when you are learning a new skill. Surrender to your mistakes. Great research projects have been accomplished through silence. Confidence is a stall of mind with good knowledge, positive thinking, practice and training so that the person develops a feeling of trust in one's abilities, qualities and judgment. Confidence gets improved with good health. goldness and belief on experiences. Confidence stresses faith in oneself and one's power without suggestion of conceit or arrogance. The chosen course of action is the best and most effective, even if a person possesses good physical strength, treasure of wealth with recognition among prominent personalities. But sometimes the task of self-confidence fails to provide the desired success. The teaching of several saints suggests that silence elevates peace of mind, leading to creativity and great delight. It ponder over before you speak, and thus prolonged thinking requires compulsory silence. Even or radio, even radio, TV have a switch of mute so as to temporarily stop the sound and concentrate on a task. The television shows to switch the events. Our cell phone spiritual discourse so as to devote full concentration on the sermons of spiritual light. During the course of meditation, to keep the mind calm and peaceful, you will have more due to His kind grace. Bliss of silence. Silence is a voluntary state of quietness, calmness, stillness, reserved in speaking of a person or place or situation. It is opposite to the condition of noise. Silence holds the key to the peace of mind. The process of inward thinking achieves climbing during silence of mind, so much so that the person becomes capable of listening to voice of the divine. Harsh words of Queen Draupadi had been considered as the root cause of a great battle of Mahabharata between Kaurava and Pandav community. Queen Draupadi, the quarrelsome sentence, descendants of blind are wrong in thoughts and actions. Silence on her part could have prevented the unnecessary war. Divine wish on renunciation. The realization of renunciation is a gateway through which we enter the spiritual path of supreme happiness, leading to eternal life. It is a journey towards spiritual transformation, where simplicity is sufficient, bliss is within, and sparing is plenty. According to Patrick O'Leary, the person with the quality of renunciation has sky in his belief. Knowledge is his absolute. The excellence of renunciation bests our pleasures, ecstasy, serenity, mental and spiritual, elevation and sacred nuance. Continue to express heartfelt gratitude to God for what you have. Pertains to lifestyle where the aspect of living is reduced to weakness or a minimum pattern around self-infliction pain such as sleeping on a bed of nails. Unnaturality and artificiality are not the subject of creativity and operativity or generativity. The concept of renunciation also conveys the process of abandonment, repudiation, Renouncement, another instance of renunciation, is sometimes related to stock exchange, which involves surrender to others of the truth to buy new shares in all right issues. Progress on spiritual affirms abandon occupation of material satisfaction, the interest of attaining spiritual enlightenment. According to the safe concept, the renounced status of renunciation is sannyasa. That also suggests renunciation is an act of self acquiring freedom from cravings, lust and desire through positive. It is voluntary process of relinquishing or reacting many titles or ambitions. For an ordinary person, it is not possible. This is a practical term. Renunciation should be to live in this world as a passenger. The application of a paste of the seeds made by grinding the seeds on burnt skin help in reducing the scale and pain. It also helps in removing the scars of burn. The burnt area could be treated with the cow's ghee or by applying a balm made by mixing neem bark in mustard oil on a brass plate. Applying ground canut on the burn also provides relief. In summing up today's concept of generativity, operativity, we can say that our Indian land is known as the land of starters, beginners and initiators, and for maintaining the spiritual values, religious philosophies of our nation, it is very important through the characters about which Swami Vivekananda addressed through his words to the USA. Our Indian culture is known by its culture, characters, and not only by colors. So let us take a determination to fight against the negativities of the soul. Thank you, dear friends, dear brothers.